Patrice has revealed in an interview to The Guardian that the worst thing anyone has ever said to him was, "I will love you forever." Now, while most people would be flattered and thrilled to hear someone felt so strongly, is he alone in wanting to run a mile at the suggestion of eternal love?
I probably would run a mile. Because, you know, first of all, it's such a responsibility, isn't it? Like, especially if you're not in love with them and they tell you they will love you forever, you just think, oh, my God, now what am I going to do? But also, I do tend not... Because a couple of people have said it to me, believe it or not. I just tend not to believe it.
What do you say? What do you say back then?
Oh, really? No, you don't.
You argue with them. She even argues with people who say that they love her.
Yeah, I do, because I just think, look, no, think about it for a bit. How can you possibly... Because it's always too soon, isn't it?
Possibly love me.
It's so, yeah. If someone says it too soon, like you've only been out a couple of times, you just think, how can you? You don't really know me, so you can't possibly be in love with me. So I just go, oh, right.
Did these people say it, you know, over dinner or in the heat of the moment, as it were? In the olden days, I'm talking about.
Oh, you're all so funny today, aren't you? No, just you know, as a matter of course, not really, not intercourse, just of course,
The worst thing is when you've known someone for years. Like I had this boyfriend who was a friend for years, and I'd had boyfriends, he'd had girlfriends, and then we were just single. And then just out of the blue, he said, you know, we've known each other a long time and all of that, and I love you. And I went, oh, I love you too. You're just like my brother. Inside I was thinking, no, friendship ruined.
But I wonder if some people sort of say it out of neediness or attachment, because like you say, it's a responsibility. So if you say that to someone, and I'm sure I did it in my youth, it's sort of like in order to sort of nab somebody, you would blurt that out and it would be blurted back to you. But I don't, you know, you're perhaps a bit too young to understand what's being said.
I think that I've been guilty, well, I know I've been guilty of saying it too often because of my pathetic people-pleasing thing. And there was once that I got involved in like a 2.5 year relationship because I knew I knew that it should just be an affair. But he said, "I love you," and burst into tears. And I just went, "I love you," and then moved him in. And then he was just, and he was there for you, and because
2.5 years.
Yeah, but he was such a lovely person that every time I said, "Look, we've got to talk," he would fill up, and I'd go, "What do you want for your tea?" I couldn't bear it.
Aww.